This is Trailblazer Postgame, presented by Johnson Pediatrics.
And welcome back inside Burns Arena. It is a final. Utah Tech snapping their four-game losing streak, 81-64 over University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. Rod Zundel along with Mike Olson back here. And Mike, you got to give a lot of credit to the Vaqueros for coming back after trailing by 15. But then in the second half, you got to give a lot of credit to the Trailblazers, because when the Vaqueros tried to make a comeback, Utah Tech just put an end to it, and they really played some solid basketball the final 15 minutes of this game.
Yeah, I loved how Utah Tech played with the lead that second half. Right, when you look back at a few of these games, they had Grand Canyon down 15, right, and allowed Grand Canyon to come back. Then you saw this Vaquero team make a run and come back. So to see them play with a 15-point lead the second half to close this out is a great sign that this young team is maturing and getting itself ready for March.
So the Trailblazers improved to 4-6 overall in the Western Athletic Conference. And Mike, that takes them from the 10th spot in the standings all the way up to tied for 5th, depending on how a couple other teams do. So they made a big jump, and that's what this four-game homestand is all about. They've got to take care of business, and if they can get all 4 wins here, that's asking a lot, but it can be done. They can move right up there, and then the WAC seeding can be in their favor as well, because the top 8 get to go to the conference tournament in Vegas next month.
Yeah, you mentioned it in pregame how important this game was for both Utah Tech and UTRGV. I loved how Utah Tech responded in positioning themselves for a seed in WAC Vegas.
All right, let's take a look at the stats here, Mike. What jumps out at you? First of all, let's talk about bench points, because they came up big, led by Tennessee Rainwater off the bench with a career high 12 points tonight.
Yeah, I thought Tennessee and a bunch of guys just really stepped up their play coming off the bench, absolutely dominated the points in the bench. It wasn't even close. When you look at those points, I can't even see it's not on here.
The bench points?
Oh, bench points, 28-7.
Yeah.
28-7. I didn't even know that's that big of a difference, but 28 points to 7 from the bench is huge. It just speaks to the volume of those guys coming off the bench ready to play.
Caleb Stearman came off the bench with 8 points and a career-high 8 rebounds. Eric Demings got the start. He had 12 points, 5 of 6 shooting, one of his better games in a while. Tanner Christensen, 11 points and 11 rebounds. Oleinka, 8 points, and he had 3 rebounds. He had 3 block shots. Tanner had 2 block shots. And Jalen Searles, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. All right, let's start off with our, if I can find my paper here. Let's go with our Appliance Wholesaler Plus Playmaker of the Game. I've got an idea who I think should get it, but I want to hear what you think.
I think a guy that makes plays. I thought Eric Demings made some huge plays.
Okay.
I mean, coming in with what he played, 19 minutes, 18 minutes, 23 minutes, 12 points. Did a fantastic job making plays. I think other guys that made some big plays, there are no bigger shots than a few that Jalen Searles had hit. I mean, when they needed that run in the second half, it was Jalen Searles.
So who are you going with?
Out of those two, I'm going to go with Eric Demings. I thought he made some big plays.
All right, I was going with Tennessee Rainwater.
Well, there's still an award up for that.
So
right?
Eric Demings is our Appliance Wholesaler Playmaker of the Game. Now we go to our Hearst Ace Hardware Player of the Game. Is there any question?
No, I'll give you this one. Go for it.
Tanner Christensen.
Yes.
11 points, 11 rebounds, 5th double-double of the season. And we said before the game that he has got to have a big game. And the coaches for the Vaqueros, they were worried about that lobbing inside. And, man, he proved them to be prophetic, because he really hurt the Vaqueros inside. 11 points, 11 rebounds. This coming off an 0-for-1 performance Saturday at Tarleton State. What a way to come back.
It was a great bounce-back game for Tanner Christensen, and he did it in such a great way. Right? He's still fouled out, but most of those fouls were late in the second half. But what he does, rebounding and protecting the rim, but those screens at the top. I mean, Tennessee Rainwater got a lot of clear shots tonight because of Tanner Christensen's screens. Eric Demings was able to get going downhill, attacking the basket off of Tanner Christensen's screens. So those guys, Tanner Christensen does a lot of things that don't show up on a stat sheet, and I thought tonight he played outstanding.
Well, and I think one of the beneficiaries of that was Noah Gonzalez, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. A lot of those, they were passing around the horn and passing inside, and they kicked it back out to Noah because Tanner was so destructive inside, and Noah says, thank you very much. And he had 11 points, one of his better shooting nights, 4 of 8, 3 of 5 from the floor, 11 points, 3 assists for Noah Gonzalez. It's good to see him feeling good at home here with the friendly rims.
Yeah, I thought very well-rounded, very balanced scoring from Utah Tech. 5 guys in double figures. We're 1 bucket away from having 6 guys in double figures. So you love that balanced scoring.
One guy we got to mention, UTRGV, after missing the previous 2 games, he came in and gave 11 minutes off the bench, 2 for 4 from the floor, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. He had 3 rebounds, and he had 3 assists and 2 steals. He provided a spark. I mean, didn't play a lot, but he came in and all of a sudden the energy level just went way up.
Absolutely. Huge spark off the bench. You need that, right? I mean, when you're hurt and you've got guys that have been out, you need those guys to step up and be a spark, and I thought it was perfect tonight.
All right, we're waiting for head coach John Judkins to come out and join us, and we'll see if he brings a player alongside with him as well. This is the Johnson Pediatric postgame show. Trailblazers with a 17-point win over UTRGV. Got it right.
He's on the 30-yard line, the 20, the 10.
You wouldn't want an incomplete football game. So why use a website with incomplete listings of Southern Utah properties? SouthernUtahRealEstate.com is the most complete, most accurate, and most comprehensive property search in Washington County. Because we're not focused on everything, just on the part that we like the best. Find your Southern Utah home at SouthernUtahRealEstate.com.
Finley Hyundai, committed to high-quality service and sales for local drivers. Stress-free car buying guaranteed.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
I like that idea. And welcome back to the Johnson Pediatric postgame show. Utah Tech with the 81-64 win over University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. John Judkins joins us now. And, Coach, a lot of things went well tonight.
Well, we did. I was proud of the effort. I mean, this whole week's been really good, Rod, with focus and guys just getting after it. I love that part of it. But, we did some really good things. That team's a lot like us, though, man. They're beat up. They got 2 or 3 guys out. I thought they played extremely hard. But when we defend, Rod, like we did that first half without fouling, I thought the second half we fouled a little too much. But we were sharing the ball. We had more assists tonight than we had turnovers, which has been a problem in the past for us. But I love that Tanner. I thought Tanner played extremely well. He played a lot of minutes. He probably played more than he should have. But, again, I love what he was doing. That's his 5th double-double he's had here. A huge game for him. He was our storm chaser of the game. But
and again, he was our player of the game.
Yeah, but, again, seeing 5 guys in double figures tonight, Rod, we're sharing the ball. Yeah. We out-rebounded them 41-27. They got a couple that late in the game we should have got, loose ball we should have got. But, that was our key after all. And, again, I just love the effort. The focus was good tonight.
Yeah. Coach, 20 assists on 31 made shots. Yeah. When that happens, you guys win.
Yeah, and at halftime we went and talked. It's okay. We do the 4-minute battles. I know you know we do that, but we lost 2 out of the 5 battles, and the 2 that we lost, one was we just didn't guard.
Yeah,
we forgot about guarding, and they beat us by 8 in that 4 minutes, and then the next one went to turnovers again. Because the first 9 minutes it was 7-1 assist to turnovers. And then that little before half, it was 2 assists to 7 turnovers. So we just got to do it. And those turnovers, Rod, were ones that we weren't running our offense. We were trying maybe to do a little too much.
Yeah. Let's talk about Eric Demings getting a start. He probably had one of his better games than he's had in a while, shooting-wise, and just controlling the basketball, which he's had a little bit of problem the last couple of games.
Yeah,
How many turnovers did Eric have tonight?
He only had one.
Yeah.
He had one. He had 2 assists, 1 turnover. He's been worried. He just sometimes maybe he sat a little bit long and he got a little stiff. But again, he's getting it back. He's starting to play the way that we saw early in the year, and I thought he did a good job with that.
Hold on, Coach. I got to get another headset.
Oh, there you go. I'll keep talking. I can keep talking.
Okay, we gave Eric Demings our playmaker of the game.
I thought Tennessee played well.
Yeah,
I mean, he only thing he didn't do well was foul shots and rebounds. I mean, he was 3 for 6 from the foul line. I think that's wrong. I think he missed 2 in a row twice.
Yeah.
And then he only had 1 rebound. But again, he gave us some good effort. He played hard. He was physical. He gave us some good. And Jalen came out start the game. I thought, okay, here we go. And then he kind of got tired. And when you get tired, then it kind of hurts us. But we got Big Tanner coming over here now.
Step over there, Tanner. You're tall enough.
There you go, Tanner.
Yeah. All right, we're going to have to give you on headsets there, Tanner. You can sit right down there.
Or we can switch him. I can get in this.
No, he's right there. He looks good.
How's that feel, Tanner?
Hold on. Can you hear us, Tanner?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Tanner, we gave you a player of the game, your 5th double-double of the season. Coming off a one-shot game, 0 for 1 against Tarleton State, you really took it upon yourself, and I like to call it you played a little angry tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Just, trying to be a little more aggressive, trying to play, obviously, defense without fouling and, be able to stay in the game and, post hard and get some shots in there. So.
Tanner Christensen, our guest here on the Johnson Pediatric postgame show. And, Coach, talking with Coach Figger before the game, he was concerned about that over-the-top from the center screen to Tanner. He said, we got to control Tanner. If we don't do that, they're in trouble. And they couldn't do it. You guys were good at it again.
Well, that's what teams are going to do to us. They're going to try to take Tanner away in the post. They're going to try to take Noah away from the outside. And Tanner's been doing a really good job of setting good screens for Noah.
Yeah.
He had a couple wide open threes in our play we ran, and then they started to work that. Then we got the ball. Tanner would pick and roll and got a couple. The only thing Tanner I talked to him at halftime was when you catch the ball high, keep it high.
Yeah.
I thought he had a couple. He got blocked or they grabbed they call it jump ball on one of them. He's just got to keep it high and go, and I thought he did a really good job of that tonight.
Tanner, how good did it feel out there when everything was working? When they made the run, you guys countered and didn't let him get any closer in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. That those first 10 minutes or so felt really good. I thought we were playing team basketball. Kind of went away from that, and then to go back to what we were doing, and offense is really good when we're looking for each other. Getting assists rather than going one-on-one. So I thought that was good to get back to in the second half.
You had 2 blocks. Olenka had 3 blocks. You guys are both in the top 5 in the conference in block shots. Do you guys have a little competition going?
No, not at all. I mean.
Caleb had 2 blocks, too.
Caleb had a career-high 2 blocks, too, yeah. You've been teaching Caleb some stuff, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
No, these guys have really worked hard on their wall-ups. We call them wall-ups. The one Tanner was your 3rd foul on that one wall-up. I thought it was kind of questionable, but he said that he kind of went into him. But these guys have worked really hard on that, and done a great job with that. I like Tanner's blocks more than Larry's, because where does Tanner's blocks go?
Oh, yeah, they go way over fifth
Tanner's,
row.
No, Tanner's.
Oh, not
stay.
Tanner's. I'm talking Olenka, yeah.
Yeah, Tanner stay in the gym. We get him. Larry sometimes gets the crowd involved. But
it's still going down I-15 to Cedar.
Yeah, he keeps blocking them. But it was good. Good effort tonight, like he said.
Yeah. 4-game homestand. You get 2 weeks at home. You haven't had that 2 years, I don't think.
Yeah, for sure. It's really nice, go home at night, sleep in your own bed. Play in front of the home crowd is way better than playing on the road. Obviously, game of momentum, and when you got the crowd with you, it makes it a lot easier playing at home.
Have you guys talked amongst yourselves about that, this 4-game homestand, how crucial it is? Because 2 weeks ago, you were 3rd, then after a week, you dropped down to 9th, and now, after tonight, you can go up to 5th place.
Yeah.
And another win, you can even go up any further. Have you guys talked about how crucial this is and how important it is and how fun this is with the challenge that lies ahead?
Yeah, for sure. This is make or break, portion of the schedule right now. This determines whether we can make it to the conference tournament, these 4 games. Been on the road for a while, and these are 4 winnable games here at home for sure. So.
And you don't need to tell him that, do you?
No, he knows that, but some other guys don't. But No, he knows that, and we talked. And you can't pressure him too much. Hey, this is a must-win. Every game's a must-win,
Yeah.
but it's in our own hands, like we said before, Rob. We just got to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
We can't worry about what other people do. We just got to take care of ourselves, and things will work out.
Utah Valley lost against Stephen F. Austin, so you guys are now tied with the Wolverines. Have we got a final from Cedar City?
I don't know. Not yet.
So, okay.
Right, I'm a coach. I'm not a broadcaster.
Well, I thought you guys
I
might
want to
have
ask
that.
Tanner a question, though.
Okay,
Do
go ahead.
you like your in-laws, Tanner?
I do, yes.
You really like them?
I think they're listening right now.
They're over there listening to you on the phone, so I want to put Tanner in his tough spot here. But he answered the question right, Tanner.
Yeah, that's good.
Boy.
Well, Tanner's a smart dude.
Yeah, he's going to get his accounting degree, his master's, right here in this next month.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
What happened?
Arlington beat Southern Utah by 8, 76 to 68.
Arlington's good. Arlington's a good play. They do a lot of the same stuff we do defensively. So we'll get these guys prepared. Tomorrow we'll enjoy this one tonight. We'll get them more stuff tomorrow. Be ready to go.
And talk about that, another chance to move up, but also to start feeling a lot better about yourself and getting the momentum to make that final push towards the end of the season.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, these games right here, they can build our confidence for the rest of the season. Go on the road, steal a couple games on the road, but these, 4 games at home, we got to win, protect home court.
And I know you don't like me to bring this up, but I'm going to anyway. Okay.
When do you listen to me, Rod?
Against a good team in the upper echelon like Arlington helps the seeding. So it just gets more important and more challenging, and you've got a chance to really make some hay on Saturday afternoon.
I like it.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's
good.
good.
Is that okay?
He knows that. That's good.
All right?
For sure.
Final word, Tanner?
I don't got nothing to say.
Back to Burns, baby. Back to Burns. It's an afternoon game. We got to get people here. We did it because nobody does things on Saturday afternoon. So please come out and support us. It'll be a fun
it's supposed to be kind
day.
of bad weather, too. So
come on out.
Saturday at 3 o'clock, tip-off with UT Arlington. Trailblazers going for their second straight win. Pregame here on Trailblazer Sports Vision and the Fan Sports Network at 2:45. Tanner, congratulations on the win, Coach.
Got it.
Great
Thanks,
coaching.
Rod. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
See you Saturday, Big Guy.
All right, Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock tip, 2:45 pregame. That'll do it for all of our crew here. Thanks for watching. Once again, 17-point win for the Trailblazers over the Vaqueros. Thank you very much, Tanner. 81-64. See you Saturday afternoon. Good night, everybody.